Welcome to Off the Tracks Monday, where it's just me today. James is spending time with his sister, so James won't be able to make the show tonight. Don't worry, I got some things lined up. We got a guest in the basement, and we'll bring him up for some questions, Q&As, and talk about the meet and greet coming up this weekend. Marion, Ohio, and Deshler, Ohio, Saturday, Sunday. So looking forward to seeing everybody down there. Should be a good time. Sparky's birthday on Friday. Probably some cake and ice cream. Who knows? Stay tuned. So I know I checked this morning when I got up to go to work at 5 a.m. Mark M&M Rails got the cookie. I'm going to go all the way back to the chat and say hi to everybody. Then we have Brian Ferguson, Dave Hughes, Todd Armstrong. How's it going? Stormy Sky. Mike H.O. Trains. How's it going, Mike? Darren from Canadian Locomotive Logistics. Ronald Rondu. I think I said Brian Ferguson. Hello, Brian. Kevin Corner. Chris from Go Veer Go Home. John Schoolkill River. Happy birthday. Welcome. John Trains, BFGR. I'm sure he was at the Ancaster show yesterday, Father's Day. Happy belated Father's Day to all you fathers and grandfathers out there. Chuck Schreiber. How's it going, Chuck? Denny and Scale Dystopia. How you doing tonight? And where are we twos? Everybody saying hi to each other. Thomas Grassi, how you doing? I think I'm getting close to being caught up. Maybe not. Floyd Robbins, how you doing, Floyd? Been busy at work. Hope you're doing well. Happy Father's Day. I know we texted yesterday. Had to work yesterday as well. Lynn McCurley, how's it going? Who else we got there? I'm almost caught up, I think. Every time I bring the bar all the way down, a bunch more chat pops up. Hey, BN Ironwood, Steve, how's it going? Gotta be getting close to getting caught up. Everybody saying hi, I think. Darren saying hi to Lynn. Iron Horse, how's it going? You're at work. Yeah, I know the feeling. So yeah, meet and greet. I'll pop that up real quick. That's this upcoming weekend. Can I add it to the chat? Yeah, there we go. And can I make it bigger? Oh, wrong way. And it doesn't want to go any bigger. Okay. So that's this weekend. Looking forward to seeing everybody down there. Still won't move over. We're off the tracks already in this Monday. Hey, Wesley, how's it going? Seeing James not even here. So yeah, looking forward to that. That's this weekend, Deshler. Saturday night we're live on Stormy Skies channel. Asked for paper plates and stuff. I got that. I got Canadian chocolate bars I'm bringing down. You can't get in the States. I'm going to bring down some chocolate and chips. We're all set there, and we'll get the rest at the grocery store. So a little bit of barbecuing by the tracks, possibly Sunday. Saturday, we'll probably do a pizza. And I think they park. We got the park in Marion from 7 to 7. So that was $60. So $5 here, or $1 here and there. Everybody help out Stormy Sky there. We'll get that paid off in no time. It's only $60 to keep the park open for us all day. So definitely looking forward to that. And should be a good time down in Deshler. I don't think I missed anything. Stormy's in the chat. I didn't get a chance to send him the link that quick, so maybe at near the end of the show I can bring him up if he's got any more questions or any more details on the meet and greet. But definitely looking forward to it. It's going to be a busy week this week, work and traveling. Heading down to Ottawa tomorrow night, and then back home Thursday, and then back to Ohio on Friday. So yeah, looking forward to this weekend. We do have the barbecue in September in Smith Falls. So you have to reach out to Chris and go over here to home, let him know you're coming. And we'll have that all lined up. But I'll bring my guest up, and we'll get some more chat going on here. So without further ado, I'll bring our guest up that's in the basement.
Monday nights with the Bargarnagle. How's it going?
Bargarnagle. What's going on? Monday night.
Happy to be here.
Happy to be here. Got a lot of questions. Try not to roast you or put too much pressure on you.
That's fair. That's fair. I can take it.
You can take it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Dave's saying boo.
It starts. I was going to say you have probably one of the friendliest audiences.
Yeah.
Every Monday, I'll join in. I say hi. And there's like 50 people that are like, hi, Chris. Hi, Chris. Hi, Chris. Friendliest bunch of people. So it's a pretty awesome.
Nice. Brian Curtis Rails, how's it going? Crush Rails? Yeah. Looking forward to this weekend. You got your barbecue coming up in September.
Yep. So I'm reading the comments.
Oh yeah, I'm chuckling at the one. Different night, same stream, right?
That's right. I forgot my bucket hat. I'm sorry. A lot of people had suggested I wear a bucket hat. I can't pull off a bucket hat, so
yeah, me neither.
I don't own one, so
I could put on the cowboy hat, but I don't know about the bucket hat. Anthony Borden, how's it going? And hey, what's up? New storyteller, how's it going? Read that one 10 times fast. Tongue twister. Beard looks good on James. Yeah, so you got your barbecue
yes.
September. Mm-hmm. Before the long weekend, correct?
Yeah, typically it's the weekend of the long weekend, but that's already like a week into September this year for some reason. Yeah. So I wanted to keep it to the end of August. You know, so
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to that because it's always a good time in Smith Falls and surrounding area. Lots of traffic. Mm-hmm. Normally.
Lots of CP and Via Rail.
Yeah.
With all the new wraps and all that are out now, you never know what you're going to see. And I'm sure we've seen quite a few different ones in the past couple of years when we were there, just on those specific days.
Right. Yeah, it's been, you never know what you're going to see. Well, Bubs usually does, but.
Yeah, usually he's got an inside guy, so
yeah.
He knows.
Plus, he uses a trackside guide. I got the trackside guide, but I don't really look at it.
Yeah, neither do I. I don't think I have one, but I've never used it. So.
Yeah, it's a good book. Don't get me wrong. You know, for signal aspects and stuff like that. But do I follow it?
Telling Denny earlier that because the Smith Falls Via station is like 2 minutes away, if I ever want to know if something's coming, I just look at the daily schedule, and it's either going to be coming in 2 minutes or it'll be here after it stops at the station and 5 minutes later. So
right.
So it's usually pretty good, and yeah, kind of know what's coming ahead of time.
We got a couple people that jumped in the chat. We got Joe, BlackRock and Central. How's it going, Joe? Curly Express. And I don't think I missed anybody, but if I do, say hi again. I apologize. So yeah, definitely always a good time trackside barbecue when we're down there.
You've been to a couple, yeah?
Yeah, I've been to a few. Yep. Yep. It's usually a good time there. So, oh, look at this guy.
James
Hi,
says
Mark.
hi.
And hello, Train Boy. 4727. How's it going? I shot Mark an email, but it bounced back. But I didn't want to put too much pressure on him. Pool Hall, how's it going? Pool Hall's at the club tonight. I got the text if anybody was coming up. Doors open. So I was supposed to go to the club yesterday. We're do our last op session before September because it closes for the weekends. I don't use Hotmail. No, it's Gmail. So it's closed on the weekends. Just open Monday to Friday. Basically, you got to be there before 5 o'clock at night.
So you can still go, but during the week?
Yeah.
Is that weird at all to go during the week?
No, not really. It's quiet. Like you're the only one in the parking lot. It's eerie when you come out at dark 30 and you're looking around and like, I'm like the only one here.
And plus, it's in the middle of nowhere as well. So then that's double spook.
Yeah,
so.
double spook. But
I mean, that'd be perfect for me because like I usually have Wednesday, Thursday off. So
that'd be perfect.
The club up here, they get together once a month and it's on weekends. So I can't even go to that. So yeah.
Nice. Yeah, so I definitely miss it during the summer. But I mean, I've been so busy, A, work-wise, and B, trying to get stuff done around here, let alone work on the layout. Just, got the back. You've seen the porch that I redid in the backyard, poured all cement, put up a new fence.
Looks good.
Got to get out the garage still. Trying to sell the trailer. Just be at home more, you know what I mean? And the grandkids are all the way. So once I get all this stuff caught up, back to this stuff behind me, the layout.
The fun stuff.
The fun stuff. I don't mind 70, 80 degrees. Not 90s pushing it. But we get like 104 and 108 around here or something like that. Way too hot. I'm going to hide in the basement.
Makes me glad that I work down here because, I basically freeze all year long, and then on my breaks, I'll go outside for a quick warm up and then come back and freeze for the rest of the day. So,
yeah, definitely. So, I mean, like, you definitely, if you're outside in the heat and then you come in the basement, it's actually nice. Chat just reloaded. Alan Reynolds, how you doing? Good evening. Saying add new comments. Yeah, go down to more comments.
Ray from Around the Layout is here too.
Ray from Around the Layout. How are you this evening? Sorry we missed him at the Rapido event. That work thing come up.
I don't think you missed too much. It was fun, but it's not, a spectacle. So,
Chris, Model Train Aficionado, how's it going? And who else popped in there?
Curly.
Well, we got Curly. Pretty sure we did. And Anthony Borden, yep. Iron Horse Insights. He's gonna be down there. There's Ray. Hey, now, are you saying?
Now, if I didn't already know that you were going to be there, then I would have been caught off guard. But like I heard 5 minutes before I showed up that you were going to be there, and I was like, "Oh, that's neat," So
Yeah,
it ruined the surprise.
the
But yeah,
surprise is out of the bag.
I'm so used to seeing him in Springfield at the Amherst show. Seeing him in Canada is kind of weird, right? So
North of the border.
yeah.
Stormy Skies spotted you. And Bob PK&W, how you doing? Oh, might have been. She might have been. Was Bernard there this year as well?
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
he was a last minute show up as well.
Ah, gotcha. Deep Run Railroad Mike, how's it going? So I know Bob's going down to this meet and greet we got going on this weekend coming up. He's gonna rough it in the tent. Last I heard.
Trackside in the tent?
Trackside in the tent. I don't know. Sleeping by the tracks in the tent, you might not get a whole lot of sleep. Uninterrupted or interrupted sleep. So I guess I can get into the questions. We can go in 15 minutes.
Okay.
If you're up for it, I'll make you bigger.
It's not a huge deal.
Just in case you want to show us something back there. That's the office, and that's the layout that's in your office.
A very, very small part of it.
Yeah. And the top shelf, like you're not doing the second level, right? That's just kind of like storage up there.
This here? Oh, well, when I was doing my second level, that was my second level. And then now it's storage.
Right.
Give it another week and all this will be gone.
Another week and that'll all be gone.
Yeah. We haven't really talked in a spell, so you don't really know what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah, no worries. I know that's the other thing. Our chats have been far and few between working.
Yeah. It happens.
And yeah, James is doing a family visit. Chris is in the hot seat. You got that right, Mark. That's why you bailed on me. Because he was the next one. BNSF Bob. He's going to be down there. And what did Ray say? We missed it. I'll keep trying to go up into the chat every once in a while to, post their comments in the chat. Keep the 10 off the tracks. You got that right. Safety first. Always remind your kids and us older kids that to look both ways and stay off the tracks. There's your safety message for the night. My boss is texting me. I'm going to have to respond to this real quick. So, not the one upstairs, my actual boss.
Oh.
Just telling her I'll pick her up in the morning.
Hey, Bubs, how's it going?
Thought I'd seen Bubs pop in. Okay. So yeah, some of the questions asked. Favorite kits.
Favorite kits to build.
Favorite kits to build and why? And let me put the. Is there like a clock sound?
Oh, it's a no-brainer when it comes to kits. I go to my happy place.
Go to your happy place.
Yeah, I go to my happy place. And I work on wood kits, and I'm a big fan of the ITLA kits.
Yeah.
Even though these are all Walthers. Ignore this. But I do enjoy the wood kits a lot more. They take a little bit more time and skill and effort, and but I mean, all kits in general. I love all kits. I love building kits. If I could just do kits all day, it'd be great. But yeah. I can't.
It is relaxing doing kits.
Yeah.
I got 4 or 5 ITLA wood kits. I still have not ripped them out of the box yet. or out of the packaging.
Oh, you got to do it. You got to do it.
Got to find the time, right? Montana Northern, how's it going? So he likes Montana Northern, and Northern likes wood kits as well.
Mm.
Well, there's Bubs right there. Whose idea was to give TSM? Oh, that was mine. You know, Rick, you got to play with the sound effects. So ITLA kits, Walther's kits. Is there any other kind of kit that you enjoy building?
Just scratch building after that.
Scratch building. So you keep your parts from all your kit builds, spare parts, and scratch build out of those?
Yep, do some of that. Kit bashing as well. Like, even with the paper mill that's back here, I've got wood parts on it from ITLA kits. So I will, mix them together. Complete the scene, if you will. So
I do like pipes and stuff kits. I find you really got to have a good knife for cutting them out of the skew, right?
They are good. You can really make a lot of customizable stuff out of the pike stuff as well. They don't drain your wallet too, so.
Yes. Well, that one kit I still got to pick up yet. I think that was around 300, 350.
Yeah.
So it is pricey, but I mean, they are good quality kits.
You're definitely getting what you're paying for at that point.
Outland models. So is that another kit? You would know more about those.
So Denny is really big on the Outland kits because you can really customize the heck out of them.
Okay.
I think he's got like a whole bin of just random buildings that he's purchased, and he's done quite a few custom kits just from the Outland stuff.
Nice. So is Outland another wood kit, or is it?
They're plastic.
Oh, they're plastic. Okay.
Yeah.
I've never heard of them, so not that's a bad thing. I don't know any.
I know you don't spend all day on YouTube, but if you get a chance, and everybody watching, if you guys missed the video from earlier, because Denny was at Rapido with us, and I guess he was sneaking around taking pictures and whatnot, because he turned one of those Outland kits into the Rapido headquarters.
Nice.
And he takes you right through the entire process, start to finish, paint and everything. So, yeah, go check it out.
Definitely have to check that out. So, those are some of the kits you do, and the kit behind you there is a kit bash one. The wall piece is another kit bash one.
So that is just the straight up paper mill, where this is the warehouse in the front here, but I've only used the front of it, the side here, and half of the side.
Yeah.
And then this building here, if it looks familiar, if you cut it in half, like right about here, it's the power station, I believe, the Walther's power station.
Oh, yeah.
But I made it twice as big by, making it long. And then this is the craft building over here, which I also cut the back off of, and I moved it over to here. So yeah, just making more buildings. I have to still detail those and whatnot, but yeah,
Definitely getting your money's worth out of the kit, right? Because I kind of like that where you can, cut it in half or whatever and use it as a wall kit instead of, taking up big space on your layout.
Well, a lot of them have like a pretty big footprint. Like I'll probably never end up using my steel mill, but I figured if I didn't get it, I'd miss out on it because it's only like once every 10 years or so that they'll probably make a kit like that or a series.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but still, if you can make it fit, if you can make it work for your layout, then do it. Otherwise, chop them up and make your own kind of building.
Yeah, just kind of smashing them together and see what you come up with. We had ONR Drew. How's it going? Who's the special guest? But yeah, so that was one of the questions. Like, you usually do Saturday night. You do your kit build and stuff if you're working on a kit.
Yep.
And this Thursday coming, is it GVO After Dark? I guess we are getting closer to the end of the month. Hopefully, I didn't
Yeah.
get that done.
Well, I mean, I've been very on the fence about GVO After Dark as a whole. We
Yeah,
already do the third rail Thursday, which is great, and sometimes like I just find that it's not the way it used to be, where there would be specific shows planned out, and we would talk about the new releases and whatnot. And this was I'm talking like long before the Showstopper.
hmm
uh, and Mark was over a lot more, uh, and we would do these side by side shows, kind of like this, but only he'd be literally right here with me,
yeah,
and it was a lot easier to have guests and people come over and then run on the layout as well. But yeah, the Showstopper kind of not necessarily killed it, but it changed how we had to approach things, and I don't think it has the same effect as it did when we were all here live.
right.
But it's just become one of those things where do I do it this week? Do I not do it this week? In most cases, I end up running trains because people still like to see the trains run and whatnot. So just kind of fill it with whatever, really.
Yeah,
But yeah.
Ken, how's it going? Good to see you. There was a question from somebody about how many cars do you have done so far with your new decals or
Well,
decals? Depends on how you want to pronounce it. Decals, decals.
all these ones in the front here, which I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7 here. They have all the GVOs on them on both sides, where all these ones behind me are done. And there's 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. 5 that are done. Like done.
Nice.
I'm just waiting a little bit longer so that I know how many of the 2026 cars I need to make. It seems like new names pop up every day that are going to be coming to the barbecue, so I have to make sure I've got a decent amount without making all of them 2026 and hoping that they all go at that
Yeah,
point. So
absolutely. And Perry has one done too. Perry's got some.
yeah, Perry has. So I gave Perry 6 of the oxidized red ones. So these are
Oh, nice.
patch outs already, but it's a railroad of lies.
Oh yeah.
So then he patched over that and then put a white patch over here and then used the black decals in its place.
Yeah.
So I've got quite a few that are already like fully completed. It's just a matter of how many more do I need. So yeah, he was super quick about it.
Nice.
He's pro. I don't know how he did it that fast. It took
Yeah,
me 2
some
days
guys are
just
really
to tape
quick.
them.
Some guys are really quick when it comes to that stuff.
Yeah. Well, he's good for it. He's he does all the weathering and he's done a lot of the actually any custom locomotive I have he's done. So
Right.
yeah. Thank you. These are actually, if you don't mind me,
Yeah, no good.
these are the Rapido Trenton Works box cars. So most of this is not me. I did the patching and the decal, but all the safety striping that comes standard with a model like this. And I'm trying to sell a car, right? And then of course all the details, the undercar details as well, trucks. They are beautiful cars, and that's part of the reason why I wanted to do these ones, right? Like
hmm
there's so many box cars on the market, and
So those are the old BC Rail ones.
so yeah, these are all ex BC Rail,
Oh,
and
okay.
these ones I believe are ex CN or
Yeah.
they were CN, yeah, something like that.
Ronald was asking, are you selling any of those?
So the plan is to get through the barbecue, and then I'm sure they'll have lots still. I know a guy.
You know, guy.
So if there's enough interest, then I would definitely do a bunch of custom ones and then sell them as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really depends on you guys. If you guys want them, I'm not going to do a bunch
Yeah.
and then they sit, right?
Yeah. Not to put you on the spot because I wasn't sure either, but I was like,
No,
wow, that's a lot of GBO cars going on there.
it's fun to me. I like doing stuff like this. We're all modelers, right? So whether it's building a kit or painting a car, painting a logo, it's all fun. So, and if somebody minds, not a lot of people like the whole fake railroad or railroad of lies, but for those who want a piece of my railroad on their layout,
Yeah.
then I mean that means a lot to me too. So it doesn't matter too much to me. I'll do it.
Yeah. No, I think that's great. It's kind of like, you've seen around the layout traveling boxcar, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So instead of waiting
He's
another,
selling those as well, right?
yeah. So instead of waiting another year before it arrives at your destination, right? Because it was what I think a year, 2 years down under and traveling the states. So it I know when he came up to Rapido, it came to Canada and probably got dispersed from there. But so I thought that was a great idea when he hooked up with Prairie Shadows to get a car made,
Mm-hmm.
and we got one for the club, and I bought one for myself, and so yeah, definitely nice having Railroad of Lies on your layout as
And
you want
that's
to
a
call them
dream
that.
too. Having
Yeah.
it done by a company, so I don't have to sit here for however many
Oh,
hours it takes taping it up and decaling every single one. And not that I don't mind, but that would be cool if it was done right from the factory and then you just ship it out the door, right?
yeah. Split Rock, how you doing, Thomas? Seeing him jump in the chat. Yeah, definitely. I think that's a cool idea. Where'd you get the decals done at, if you don't mind asking?
I'm bad with this. Custom something, custom design something, CD something. Someone will know. I mentioned it the other night, and it was because somebody else knew.
Yeah, it happens. Like I said, I kind of threw you on the spot there, saying
no, it's fine. It's fine. Oh wait, you know what? I think I have it here. I know I'm bad. I'm on my phone.
Hopefully lots. Hopefully lots. Something.com. Okay, thanks, Mark. We should figure that one out. Something.com.
Oh, Mark would know. He's the one who got them for me. I don't know why he's not just putting the real answer.
Oh, that because he's still trying to figure out what something.com is as well.
He likes to see me suffer. Yeah, it's like custom design. Yeah, the thing with the page and the email, and you send the money, and they give you stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
I forget. I know. I remember that it's abbreviated, so there's that.
DOT.ca. That sounds like Ministry of Transportation.
No, he was being funny. He said dot
Oh,
.ca.
.ca.
Oh, the decals. I can barely hear. Yeah. What's the website for the decals, Mark? If you don't mind posting that.
What was some of the other questions? I'll wait till you find out what those were.
PDC.
PDC.
Precision Design Co. That's
Okay.
it. Okay. See, I just needed the little nudge.
Little coaching.
I wasn't going to be able to sleep tonight.
Well, you would have remembered after the show what it was called.
Probably.
So yeah, and those are Canadian or I guess CA.
So. Yeah.
CA. Duh.
Yeah, they're
CA.
local, yeah.
.com or Some other portion might be a different one, but
Yeah.
yeah, .ca gives that away.
It's a really nice decal. It's very thin, so you gotta obviously be careful with it. But as you can tell, I mean, it's hard to see where the decal starts and stops there. You know.
Yeah, no, that looks great. And the identification number 2026 and GVOX. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like it.
And
Looks
the
good.
2026 is just because obviously it's 2026, right?
Yeah,
Will there be a
Have we-
2027? Is
Could
that
be.
the next question? We don't know yet.
2027, 2028.
Get back to me next year and we'll
Yeah.
talk about it.
Check more then.
Maybe a
Rambo,
tank
how's
car.
it going? Could be a tank car, yeah. Fubies.
That'd be a lot easier to do. Let me tell you.
Tank
No.
cars, yeah. Even when we put the stripes on them from Hotbox. Is that what it's called? Firebox, sorry. Firebox. Firebox decals. You get the stripes and you put the reflective stripes on your tank cars.
It's just there's no ribs, and that's what is killing me with these things. It's the ribs and having to tape around every single one.
100%. Randall, how's it going? What other question did I have lined up for you? I guess, how'd you get in the hobby? Let's ask you that one.
Oh wow! So
When did you and how did you and what made you get into the hobby?
it was definitely my uncle.
Okay.
And I got the train set when I was little. I think I was about 3 or 4, and we had like the setup in the basement, which
4x8 sheet.
it was a little bit bigger. So it was in the shape of an L, but it was a 4x8 with a 4x4 attached, and it still looped the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's that and the old noisy Atlas turntable. Everybody had one of those.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was before. Like my parents had bought the house that I grew up in, and the basement wasn't finished. So when it came to redoing the basement, that's when the layout kind of went away. But then came back again, maybe like a year or so later, with another 4x8 layout. And then that was like a double main line. Again, this is back when it's DC, so huge difference between nowadays. But yeah,
Well, 100%. Yeah.
so we had that layout for a few years till my parents split, and then I guess out of anger, I just tore the whole thing apart. Angry kids and their
Ooh.
separation issues.
Yes.
But
That
yeah.
happens. So you got hooked at 3. I think I was probably 5, but I think before that, when I was 3 or something, a young grasshopper, my dad would always take me down to the tracks, train station, and watch the trains go by, right? So always been hooked on trains and then got into model trains. Believe it or not, I started N scale, right? Way too young. I think 5 or 6 is too young to be given that age N scale train that doesn't work in the sandbox and not good for the motor afterwards.
No.
Then I was probably like 8 or 9. I had an HO 4x8. Then that 4x8 sheet became 4x12 or so. Kept adding on to it. Darren wants to know why I switched. Well, Darren, being a crane operator, that's what I do for a living. Looking up at the sky all day and looking long distance, your eyes get weak after so long. Then you have to get glasses. I never got glasses till I was, let's say, in my 30s. So it's a little bit harder for me to see the small detail stuff. That's why, hence, if I'm working on a kit, I got these Amazon glasses with the magnifying glass and the light. so I could see what I'm doing. So that's kind of why I switched. Yeah. You
Mike
had,
wants to hear about my N scale phase.
yeah, I was going to
which-
say you had N scale, did you not?
I don't act like I have or had an N scale phase, only because it was like maybe 3 months, 3-4 months. I think I did that. I
Mhm.
basically sold off all of my HO stuff, and then bought a couple of locomotives, both ONR and Via. Yep. And then that's basically it. And then I'm like, why am I doing this in N scale? There's like barely anything available and whatnot. Keeping in mind that was closer to like 2017, where
Yeah.
there really wasn't as much of a variety. Nowadays, I could definitely swap out my entire HO for an entire N scale selection of stuff. So now it's possible. I won't,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
way
Could
too
you
small.
imagine? Could you imagine the empire or the layout you would have in our rooms that we have? Like this room I'm sitting in right now is over 30 feet long, and it's 15 feet wide, maybe 18. I'd have to get the tape out, but and then the other room that I'm in over there, same thing. It's another 15 by 20.
It's a pretty big space.
Yeah. So, but in the N scale, you could have quite the layout and yard.
Well, a lot of the guys that I do watch, because I don't date, I do watch the N scale as well as the HO,
Oh yeah, me too.
and it was really nice getting to see. Have you been to Denny's house yet?
No, I do have to go to Denny's house. I meant to do that this weekend, but hey, I work Saturday and Sunday, so I got to go see Denny after the meet and greet on the weekend. That's not too loud, is it?
No, it's fine.
Little
It's
background
Chevy.
music. Hopefully everybody can still hear us. Let us know in the comments. So yeah, I got to get down to Denny's and pick up some cars there, but I would like to see his layout because watching it on the live is awesome. I also watch 50 N scale 54 454.
Yeah.
Right. There's a lot of good N scale channels out there. The other guy too. I watch. He pops out a video almost every day. N scale. I'd have to look
CP
it up.
Whiskey Creek as well.
CP Whiskey Creek. Chris has N scale as well. Oh, thanks, Denny. It's gonna bug me. It's kind of like the question I asked you. It's gonna bug you unless I look it up. But I think he's around the Pennsylvania area. Starts with an A. Let me go to your home screen. Yeah, there's a lot of great channels out there, like Montana Northern. He's doing some scenery on his stuff. Seaboard Central. Another HOer. Yeah, N scale. Yeah, that was the one. N scale. 454. I'm gonna find this guy's channel in a minute. Because that's gonna drive me nuts. Still I do. But it starts with an A. But he's all N scale. He's got like 3-4 levels. Ron Strange and things, another N scaler. Do you think YouTube would put them in alphabetical order? No. Oh,
I have so many questions for YouTube in general, but yeah.
Northern and N scale. Allen ALLEGHENY Northern and N scale. That's another N scale channel. A lot of great channels out there. Aaron's N scale layout, yeah. Alex the N scaler. Look, Mark watches them all. Or is he just making these up?
I'm pretty sure he's just making them up at this point.
But yeah, lots of great stuff. Hey Dan, how's it going? Katie, don't knock the camera. That's why this one doesn't work half the time. What? What'd you do? Puppy dog. Don't forget. That James has N scale. So what was the other question? We kind of got sidetracked, but what happens when you're having fun? So we talked about how long you got in the hobby, when you got in the hobby.
Yep.
What do you like about the most about the hobby? That's a tough question.
Oof. How much time do we have?
I said only an hour tonight, but if we go two, we go two.
Oh, okay. Well,
no time schedule. I just got to stay up longer to pack everything up.
See, like the hobby in general is great. It's amazing. The things that you get to create and whatnot. But I mean, there's so many aspects to it, and some of the things that I do enjoy that, you know, putting the actual trains aside, is that I've had the opportunity to meet a lot of amazing people over the last several years. Like, how long? I've been doing this for like over 10 years now, so I've met so many amazing people, and you know, that's what makes it that much better, if anything, right? Like, it doesn't matter, you know, what scale. You still have fun. You still get to build stuff, and you're still doing the same old same, right? But you know, when you meet people and you have a good time, and you're all like-minded individuals, and you come together and you share an interest, and it just makes it that much better. So.
Yeah, I agree. Now, Montana Northern says he loves everything in the hobby except wiring.
Oh yeah, I could do without wiring. Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah. See, wiring I don't mind.
Yeah.
Bench work I don't mind. There's certain things I don't mind, but there's other things that's like, okay. I love scenery work. I love doing scenery work.
Okay, so but what do you not like?
What do I not like? I hate it when I get stuck in a rut. Or sometimes I feel burnout. I think sometimes I've experienced that a couple times in this hobby since 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And I've only been on YouTube since, I don't know, 21. I think that's when Mark talked me into jumping on here and posting videos and stuff. And then, hey, do it live.
So
I kind of like
doing a live now compared to back in the day. Didn't you have, like, I know how it was for me, and I'd be so wound up from doing the live, whether it was an hour or 2 hours, I couldn't sleep afterwards. Now it's like I do it, and then I just go to bed or watch a show, and you know, it's like I went to work. You know, you go to work, it's either a good day at work, a bad day at work, but it's just work, right? It's something, it's routine. But with the lives, like I used to come off the live with like almost like an excitement, a high of some sort, and it would be like, oh man, this was amazing. I got to, you know, and it's still amazing, but
yeah,
it's calmed down. It's more like, I know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna do what I always do, and then that, you know, I'm okay with that. But do you have that? Like, do you still have that, or do you?
Like, we do the Monday shows. I enjoy doing the Monday night shows. I don't post a lot of videos, like say layout updates and stuff. I think you can go back to my channel, and I think I might have done 2 layout updates. And I feel bad for that, because I really should do that, because it helps me see the progress that I see the progress, but you guys don't see the progress unless I show you the whole layout. So I think I got to get better in that kind of stuff. But I was finding there for a bit, you get burned out. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to make a video. I got to post. So you don't want it to be like work. You want to enjoy the hobby, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I backed off from that, like that in the home life and being busy. You know, I still do the Monday night shows, but I feel like I should be doing more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's almost as if you know, your body will tell you not today.
Yeah.
Or today's a good day. Do it today because tomorrow is going to be not a good day for this.
Yeah, 100%. Like I try and come down here an hour or two a night. If A, I'm not working late. B, I'm not trying to get a bunch of stuff done around the house that I have to get done. You know, well, the weather's nice because we are in Canada. It does snow 1 month of the year, maybe 2. But yeah, definitely. You know, I try and get down here at least a couple hours a week. So, you know, if you spend that, Bob Fowler, he doesn't really do YouTube videos, but he posts up on Facebook. That's how I met Bob, through that, and Kitchener Waterloo Railroad Museum.
Mhm.
Awesome layout. If you ever get a chance to see it or look it up on Facebook, does the Galt sub. Does fantastic work, right? And like he said that years ago, if you could spend an hour to 2 hours a night after work on your layout each week, or an hour a night each week, you definitely make progress.
Well, it was definitely easier at when I lived at my old house. That was peak COVID, right? I started working from home back in 2020. And the one thing that people always said to me is, how are you getting so much done in such a short amount of time? And you're working like 5 feet away from your layout.
Yeah.
And I've got 15 minutes. What can I do in 15 minutes? I can plant trees. I can paint something. You know, most people fight for that 15 minutes a day just to touch the layout and do something, run a train. You know, and you can make a big difference just by actively doing something. You know, it doesn't have to be something extravagant as long as you do something. But I mean, like, I still know that there's guys out there that buy, you know, box cars and locomotives, and they don't even get to run them. You know, everything gets stored and whatnot. And I definitely encourage everybody to get those things out of the closet and to start running them, because honestly, you only get one life, and you're only going to get to drive that train one time. Well, not one time, but, like, you know, you have one chance to do it, right? So do it, you know.
Life's too short, and have fun.
That's right.
So I know, like, even on the weekends, like, if I go to the club, and sometimes I would go to the club Saturday, Sunday, I would leave the house at 7 in the morning. I don't get home until 5, 6 at night. So there goes all day, and then when I come home, it's pretty much wind down, get ready for bed, and go to work next day. So there goes the weekend.
Yeah.
But we're up there running trains, we're doing op session, we're having fun, and that's what it's about.
Yeah, no, it's fun because, like, for me, the biggest part of building the layout is getting the main line done. As soon as you get the main line done, and I've mentioned it to Mark before, you know, it becomes all worthwhile once the main line is done, because then you get to see things moving more on a steady pace. And then, yeah, maybe I'll add an industry today, or, you know, I'll run some track, or I'll do some ballast and whatnot. And it does tend to fill out as you go.
Absolutely.
But as soon as you get that main line done, you know, that's when you usually start to see actual progression.
I agree with you there, Dan. Like, you know, you could be doing other things, but that costs money. Is it good for your health? Probably not. Right? And that's why I like this hobby, because it hones your skills, whether it's woodworking, electrical, troubleshooting. Now, if you get into JMRI, like we're at the club, like, I didn't know any of that stuff until I got involved with the boys at the club, but I was still not 100% sure on that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Adam, that's why we call Adam the Wizard. Um, if we got a problem with signal light, they're all we on the signals. And if we got an issue, he's got it diagnosed in no time at all. Has it working for the most part, but you know, um, so there's a lot to it. You got your BB20s, your block detectors, and JMRI, all that kind of stuff to, you know, make that stuff happen. Mike from Putnam Junction, and I see James just popped in. So he's visiting his sister.
I did see a couple of questions, but actually, I do want to comment on that because even with the hobby itself, like me personally, I try to keep everything as simple as possible. I don't like to overdo it. Even having a couple of reversing loops on my layout right now, that's more than what I've been willing to do previously. But I had to do that this time around just to kind of make things work. But like even with switch machines, like I gave James all my switch machines because that was just added stress from the last layout. So I'm trying to avoid all that stuff now. I don't want to have to do all that stuff, especially if you're just going like this, right? Like that's it. I'm interacting with it, you know?
So have you gotten all the hand throw?
So with right now, with the way that I have it, I just use my finger. That's it.
Yeah. That's what I mean, the hand throw.
I had the Caboose Industries ground throws before. Those are neat, but I haven't really figured out how to make them work properly where they don't break. So I don't know. So I guess it might have been the head that I was using, or the fact that I was using it with like a code 83. I don't know. It's weird, but yeah, I don't know. It's just I like to keep it simple, but some people might like take it to the next level, and they have to have all these things integrated into it. You know, adding all the like the computer components and whatnot, and doing it all from the laptop and all that.
Yeah, and it makes it stressful sometimes.
Well, I mean, I work on a computer, 40 hours a week. The last thing I want to do is stare at a screen, right? I don't even really, like, I'll play video games. I'm still a big gamer. All my life I've been. But, last thing I want to do is be on another screen and do that. I'm getting real FaceTime here with the trains, and I get to touch them and interact with them and whatnot, and it's great. To me, that's what doing this is. So
yeah, it's like doing track work.
Yeah,
I love doing track work. Cutting the track, measuring the track, filing the track, soldering the track, doing your joiners. The smell of creosote in a hot summer day. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah.
There's not too much I don't enjoy about the hobby, and then coming on here to YouTube. Sometimes we complain about YouTube, right?
Yeah.
I've met a lot of great people on here.
Oh, 100%.
Some of the coolest people. Yeah, a lot of fun. Actually, you got to meet these people going to Springfield, Massachusetts, St. Louis, Missouri, doing the RPM meet. Met you a few years back now in Ottawa. Mark, right? Mark and Tim, they make it like that. At Denny, Sparky, all those people, right? Darren, the list could go on. So a lot of great people in this hobby.
I think the first time I met you, though, was actually at the YouTube meet and greet at Otter Valley.
Yeah. Speaking of that, let's see if I can pull that up. Flashback to way back when. I could probably pull that up.
Is that the one where I was wearing my leather?
Yeah. And you guys were doing interviews in the store. Met Doug, DC 302 there.
Yeah, I actually, just that day in general, it was you that I met. Sean McGee, I believe I met that day.
Sean,
Doug as well. I don't think I had met Doug previous to that.
Let's open that file up. Will it do it?
Yeah, yeah,
There's something about it. Ring of Death.
even DJ from I was
Yeah,
shocked that
DJ
he came
Straight.
up.
DJ Straits.
Yeah, that was a fun day.
I must be overloading this thing. Because it doesn't seem to want to pop up. Let's try it now.
Yeah, it's showing.
It's showing?
Yeah. It's probably slow for you, but yeah, I see it.
Okay, you see it, but I don't see it. All I see is the circle, Ring of Death.
I did see a question earlier. I forget who asked it, so
sure.
I do apologize. But somebody had asked what our dream layouts are.
Oh, that was Anthony Borden. Yeah, I meant to get back to that one.
Do you have? Are you working on your dream layout right now?
No, I wouldn't. There's been so many times. I've actually thought of, do I leave this section up here and tear down the other one? Like just tweak certain spots on the layout. It'd be nice, and I know she hears this quite a bit. If she wasn't in that office, I tell you what, then that would be a dream layout. Knocking that wall down and adding to that layout that's already in there, that would make my life so much easier for the helix, so much easier, and it would keep me motivated. So my biggest problem is I jump all over the place. So I'm working on this section, then I'll go back to that section. I'll come back over here. This summer, this fall for sure, let's not say the fall. Because the fall, I'm not going to see probably anybody till November.
But look how good that looks. You should be very proud that it looks like that.
Thanks. No, I appreciate it coming from you guys. You guys, to me, are veterans. Yeah, I've been off and on, when I was belonged to a railroad club here when I was 12, I think, and it closed down when I was 15. Then, of course, you get your driver's license. Long story short. Then I kind of got out of the hobby after, getting married, moving out of the house. 2020, the showstopper. Thanks, Anthony. The showstopper. Coming home from work every day, not going, because we weren't allowed to go anywhere or whatever. Not getting into the details, but I'm not a person to sit on the couch and watch TV 24/7. So I had my old train set in the basement. I said, that's it. I can't take it anymore. I'm going to go to the lumber store after work, start buying lumber, and I'm going to build a train set. Of course, she's like, sure, you got all that stuff downstairs. I'm like, yeah. Then I started Googling it, because back then it was brass, right? We all know brass track was a problem for conductive. It would get corroded. We'd have to clean it, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, yeah, no, I switched. Back then I was starting to go to nickel and all that stuff. So I started Googling stuff. And then I come across your channel. And I'm like, these things make sound? When did this happen? What year was that all happened?
Yeah, really.
Right? Where have I been for the last 20, 30 years? So then I started looking for hobby shops because we don't have any hobby shops like we do now. I still haven't made it to that one. But I started looking for hobby shops in my area. I knew there was a couple in London. So I started looking for them, and they didn't have really a whole lot, let's say. So then once I started watching your channel, and you did a tour of OVR, but that's back when it was in Elmer. Am I saying that right? At the park?
I'm not sure where that was.
Yeah. I think it's Elmer. Outside of Tilsburg.
Yeah, probably.
So then I looked them up because you did that video of the store. when it was on the farm. And then I looked them up. I'm like, Telsonburg, that's only like an hour and 20 minutes for me. So I looked them up. Then I probably drove them nuts for the first week or two. Like, this guy's calling me like, what power cab should I get? Like, should NCE or Digitrax? I didn't know anything about that stuff. He's like, then it just went from there. And of course, then I opened up my own shop in the basement from all the stuff that I got from there. And then it just evolved from there. And then, love the hobby. Bob, end of August, Smith Falls. Was PK and W coming up to that one? Sweet. Maybe Stormy Skies will have his passport by then.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
What made you go to NCE? So Chris, I know, is Digitrax. NCE, he told me his daughter could run the power cab, and she was only 5 years old. And I'm like, well, it can't be that hard then. Then Sparky had NCE. Other people I've talked to had NCE, so that's kind of why I went with NCE. Digitrax to me, I don't know.
It's very weird because I find that everybody in southern Ontario, like down your way, has the NCE system, where everybody up here has Digitrax. And for me personally, because I had started with the Zephyr, and I remember going to Hobby House, which was like, it felt like the only train store up here for a while.
Yep.
And they had showed me a couple options, and I'm like, okay, well, that one's okay, and I can put it right on my little shelf thing right in front of the layout. I don't even know if I had a DCC locomotive at that point, but much like yourself, coming back into the hobby, seeing or hearing like them make sounds and whatnot, I'm like, wow, that's crazy. It's just because I was so accustomed to the DC and how you have to wire everything in DC, and and how much easier it is going over to DCC. So I'm like, okay, well, minor adjustments, but like, it's still very much doable. And I think I've stuck with Digitrax ever since, and just upgrade, and then add all the extra little bits that can play along nice with it. So
yeah, and then like there's so many add-on parts for Digitrax. That's kind of what some guys are saying it's like plug and play, but I'm like, looks complicated to me. He was like, I wouldn't say he was pushing NCE on me, but he just, like anybody I talked to had NCE, or what was the other one I seen Dan said, because I know Derail Daryl, he had that system as well. Is it MRE or something? Let me go back to the chat.
The funny thing is, a lot of people will say, well, one's easier than the other. And personally, it's just, if I started with NCE, it would feel easy to me because that's the one I'm learning with.
Yeah.
And then no matter what you switch to, because I don't know how anybody could not use like a Zephyr. It's a very startup system.
There it is.
MRC. Yeah.
MRC is that's pretty close to NC, and I know guys that have that system as well. The other reason why I went NC is because you could get the 10 amp starter kit, right? So that's what I did right off the hop. Instead of going to 5 amp, I said, give me the 10. I didn't go to the wireless until I got the Proto Throttle. Proto Throttle didn't come out until what, 4 years ago?
Yeah, about 4 years ago. Yeah, feels that way.
Iowa Scale Engineering, and I seen those guys promoting it before the big show. I'm having Memory lapse. John, 2618. Is that it? I think that's his name. Been a while since I've seen John. But John's originally from up here, but he lives down in Florida. He had the Proto Throttle, and it's very realistic. You've ran the Proto Throttle at the club.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, Wade will tell you that it's like the real deal, right? Probably Tristan will tell you the same thing. Those guys working on the railroad, especially if you got the momentum set up and all that. Trains don't stop on a dime. We all know that's why you should look at the railroad crossing before you cross. Hey, SMT mainline Harrison, we'll see him in August hopefully down at the old Smith Falls. He uses NCE. He likes Digitrax too, but that system, the Pro Throttle, like you still need your power cab or your Digitrax to program your locomotives, like if you're going to do a contest to run your trains. But once you got the contest built, if you got 3 or 4 contests, the system's easy.
Yeah, and I think it was even Brandon that showed me, or Bubs. I call him both names, but yeah, it was him who showed me how to do like more than 2 locomotives in a consist, and I'm like, okay, well, I mean that makes sense. I just got to remember like what order to unassign them, because I've done it before where I'll put the system away and then I come back and I'm like, why is this not running properly? It's like, oh, because it's still assigned with the other ones and it's not working. But yeah.
Oh, definitely systems, right? So Floyd, sorry, SMT saying hi to everybody. Make sure I'm not missing any comments here. I'm trying to keep up. So it doesn't matter really what system you have, Digitrax, NCE, MRC, as long as it works.
Yeah.
If you got power and you got sound, you're golden.
Absolutely. It, like, admittingly, like the feel of the controllers, like they're all different in that respect. So some might say, okay, well, I want the smallest controller you have possible, or I want something with less buttons. Okay, well, I'm sure NCE has an option, but I can guarantee you that Digitrax does. But yeah, everything has its plus and negative, so you just got to try out a couple of things, see what's right for you, and that will be easy. That will comes easy to you.
That's another one there. ESU's got a controller right now.
Yeah, that's one I've wanted to try, but obviously it's an expensive thing to just try.
Yeah. So. Yeah, it's not like you're running out like, I'm gonna go buy this system to try it. How much is that, sir? That would be 1,100 skins. Whoa. I guess there goes 2 locomotives.
And Darren's right as well. Anyone use your iPhone for a controller? So even with the Digitrax system I have the LNWI, which is the LocoNet wireless interface or whatever it's called, where if somebody comes over and let's say they're more of an NCE person and they said, put your Digitrax controllers away, man, then they can still use their smartphone to run the trains on my layout, which is great.
Yeah. Dave's got a question. Do you have to clear your memory in your Digitrax every 6 months or so?
I've never had to do that.
No, me neither.
I always make sure after I'm done running a train, I dispatch it so that it's not, there's nothing controlling it. So just dispatch every time you're done and it should be okay.
Now here's another question for you Wi-Fi guys. You're talking about using your phone to run your trains. I know there's apps out there and stuff like that. Do you find the battery in the phone dies quick and you still want to run trains for another 2 hours? And you can still go, or you got to run to a phone charger?
That's based off the phone.
Okay.
But I mean, like, I've gone to the club before, and Mark's like, "Well, I was about to use my phone," or was that Brandon? And they said that their phone had just died. So there's a level of inconvenience with it. But then I've also had the same thing because I've got the wireless Digitrax throttle that takes a 9 volt, or is it a 9 volt, or is it 4 AA's? I can't remember. But those batteries last a long time in that controller because it allows you to power it off as well. But yeah, there's times where batteries die. It happens. And if that's the case, then I still got my plug-in as well. So not the worst thing to happen.
Not the worst thing to happen.
That's right.
And I don't know how you clear the Digitrax. The only way I know with the NCE is you reset it to factory mode, the power cap. So I'm not sure. That is a good question. Do you leave the Digitrax unplugged for 6 months? I don't know.
But it's funny because you were asking me earlier, and I believe somebody asked me how tall my benchwork is, because honestly I can sit on a chair, like a standard chair, and it's right here, right? It's right in front of me. I can sit and work like this and work on it. But like I was saying to you earlier, not a lot of people know this. Only a couple of people probably, but I'm tearing apart my entire layout. Oh no, big shocker. But yeah, so because I have a habit of moving, and I do move a lot for no reason whatsoever, except, you know, to make life more interesting, I'm sure. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make a bunch of modules going forward, and that starts like next week or as early as next week. I don't know yet.
What, this layout's coming down?
Yep. Now I'm going to turn a lot of my pre-existing, like this here, I'm going to turn into 2 modules. So this is a 4-foot module, and then this is a 4-foot module. And I'm going to make a standardized modular layout, and I'm going to incorporate this stuff, and then stuff out there. I'll have a yard. I've got, there's a whole plan. There's a whole thing. But you know, we joke about it because I'm on like what, layout number 5 or 6, something like that. I lost count really, but
yeah, I think it's 5.
Yeah, 5.0.
Not that I'm counting, but I'm pretty sure it's 5.
But yeah, the thing is that, and somebody has mentioned it to me in the past and say, well, like if you move, just make a modular layout, and I'm like, and I hum and haw about it, and I'm like, yeah, I know I probably should. It's just, you know, things come apart and they don't always go back the way that they're supposed to, and then track and all that. But there's a lot of neat things now that you can get for your layout or for modules to make it a little bit, you know, better. Walthers has an expanding track, which is kind of neat, where you put it on one module and then it slides over, still staying connected, and it slides over and connects to your next module. That way nothing is hanging off on one end. It just extends and connects to the next layout. So I might give that a try, just to, you know, see if it will, you know, keep the power if things run really well. If that's the route that I take, then I'll probably be implementing that around the modules there. So,
Rush, how you doing?
I think one of the big things is that with this layout here, my favorite thing, the one thing that I love doing, is scenery and, you know, detailing scenes and stuff like that. I can't even really ballast, because I know that trying to take this whole thing apart when it's ballasted is just going to be a pain.
Well, and that's the sad thing. You put all that time into ballasting your track.
Yeah.
Gluing everything down. And then all of a sudden, you're not happy. You're going to tear it down. You're going to move. Whatever happens, right? then
was
it's
pretty-
like it never goes back the same.
Oh yeah, no. And this year, like I wouldn't even be able to get that yard up the stairs. You know, it's a U curve, and there's not much clearance. There was a point where I was gonna message Harrison there and say, "Hey, do you want a yard for your empire there that you're building?" Because he's okay with it, right? Like he took his layout apart, and then he rebuilt a lot of it, and he repurposed it, and I think he did a really good job. And then just how he has everything laid up now,
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. I don't know if he'd be able to fit my yard into his spot there, but I was thinking about saying, "Hey, if you want it, come get it." But it's just I won't even be able to get it up the stairs as it is. The whole thing would have to come apart regardless. So there's no point.
Oh yeah, this would be if I had to go move this out anywhere, she'd be pretty much toast. I'd have to take it all apart.
Yeah.
Take the sander.
You own
Start-
the place, so you
Yeah.
you kind of get that level of, you know, phew.
Yeah. But
So
you know, got to keep going and keep plugging on it.
yeah.
Definitely. We could go on for hours talking about systems, talking about what works well, what doesn't work well. Oh yes, I do remember that one, Mark. That was like the turbo train or something that jumped the track that was missing track. So those are the things you enjoy. So you're gonna do like a modular layout.
Yep.
Are you gonna
So-
do a shelf layout, point to point, or still run in circles?
Oh well, being a passenger person that runs passenger service, right? I'm very much like I like just putting the train on and letting it do loops. But I do have some industries and whatnot. Some of the standards and whatnot, like I don't know if you can see this, but I've been making plans
Hang on.
and I've been
We're gonna
drawing out
make you
some.
bigger.
Oh,
Oh,
been making
How
some
about-
modules, and
there you
this
go.
is kind of I know it's not really connected. I thought I could fit more modules, but turns out four long, and then just 2 sections in the middle where you can walk between. But I'll get into that later. I've already started taking some of it apart.
Okay.
And my oldest son is actually, he's been helping me, and he wants to do more and he wants to learn more as far as it goes. So you'll probably see us doing more work when it comes to doing the videos as well and whatnot. So I'm looking forward to the new adventure and coming up with the new standards as far as the modules and whatnot. They won't be exact to NMRA, but it's gonna work for me and for here. So no, I mean, like, so part of it is in preparation for moving, because undoubtedly it's gonna happen either next year or shortly thereafter. But I can't sit on my hands. I don't want to do nothing.
Right.
I also don't want to like ballast and keep building something that I know is inevitably gonna go anyways. So I'd rather save what I can now and then turn it into something that I can just take with me. Because the ultimate plan is to, let's say I can fit, I don't know, 15 modules out there. If I move, I'll either be able to fit 15 modules at the new place, or I can build 16, 17, 18 more modules, connect them, or I use less, and then I can switch out industries. So sometimes I feel like having the paper mill up, perfect, but I only have room for that paper mill.
Yeah.
I can take those modules down and then put up, let's say, a scrapyard, and then I can run the layout with those modules up. So I want to be able to interchange it as well at some point too. Don't limit yourself.
Yeah, 100%. And that's kind of what, if I see pink styrofoam for too long or plywood for too long, it's like Okay, I gotta do scenery. That's that part or that section of the track. No issues. Okay, I gotta do scenery because I can't look at it. I can only look at it for so long. It's like, okay, I gotta do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it's like the plywood color. Then you paint it brown. Then you see the brown for too long.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then the same thing with the foam. If you do the foam on top, you see the pink too long, or in some cases the cotton candy blue, right? And then I end up putting turf on everything, but the turf isn't that great. So then I got to put static grass over top of it. But I don't want to waste the static grass as well because that stuff's the good stuff. So I want to get back to doing all that stuff and being able to ballast and being able to finish a scene, start to finish, and like I really miss doing that stuff. So I think it's just the terrors of taking apart my last layout. I know you and James came by there before. You guys got a chance to run on the 3-level layout. So getting as much done on that layout as I did. I was probably, I don't know, even with that, 60-70% done.
Yeah. You're getting there before he tore it down. I was like, well, it's almost done. It was like, he's what? He's tearing it down and moving?
Yeah. I mean, that was a shock, though. That shouldn't have happened, but it is what it is. The things that you don't have control over, but
100%.
What can you do, right?
Yeah.
But this place here, this house that we're in, has always really been a stepping stone. So it's my fault for getting that deep into it. But again, I don't like sitting on my hands. I don't like doing nothing. I gotta keep creating and doing stuff, and want to play with trains.
Well, that's just it. Like you can do, like I got point to point. That's no problem. I could do point to point operations.
Yeah.
But at some point, you want to go around the whole room and the whole basement. How many levels? It doesn't matter. Running in circles, right? Point to point's okay, but it's like, okay, I got to do something.
Well, you're mostly freight, anyways. Like you've got a couple of passenger stuff, but you're mostly freight, so I don't think it bothers you too much.
Yeah, mostly freight. I do have a couple VIA stuff, some VIA stuff. But yeah, I'd say mostly this layout. Like I can run my Gevos on this layout, but what really works well on this bottom level is 4 axles. So that's my next question now. What is your favorite? I guess locomotive. Do you run like GP38s, GP40s?
So.
Gevos?
Definitely, as far as locomotives in general, the F40 is my favorite. That's why I wanted to put it in my logo and everything. It's what I feel the most drawn together, I guess, or drawn to. But
yeah, those tanks, they're still on the track nowadays.
Yeah, I think they're in their 4th rebuild or 5th, something like, I think 4th.
4th or 5th, yeah. Not like the new Charger set.
Yeah, well, I mean, like you still need the F40 to pull the Charger set. You've seen that.
Yeah, P42. There's another one, Dan. Yeah, P42.
Don't mess with a good thing.
The Chargers. Well, we both know a guy that runs them, and know other people that run them, and they just don't take a beating like the old stuff does.
Yeah, it's not that they don't like. I think it's just how they're being maintained. From what I gather, anyways, they run fine, but they're just really hard to maintain. And then you've got the Siemens guys fighting the VIA guys or whatever, and it's like, well, what do you do? And then they don't really show the VIA guys. They expect them to know how to fix it, and it's like, well, no, you brought your stuff over here. You show us what needs to be done.
Yeah, 100%.
But back to the question about locos. So like for freight and stuff like that, I'm a big Jeep guy as well. I love the 38s, the 40s, the Jeep 9s,
Cheap
the
nine.
small one, the 4 axles, like you were saying. So yeah, they're all great. I think they get the job done, and they always look excellent as a pair. So if you have two of them back to back,
100%.
smooth. Yeah, I was waiting for Denny. I know Denny loves the P42, but
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. P42, the F40. Then I like the GP9, GP40, GP38s. Then if I'm going big power, then it's the Jevo Dash 8, Dash 9. Right,
Yeah.
that's kind of where I have my problem at the club.
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of Dash 9 and a lot of E44s, the big Jevos.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of them.
They run really well.
Oh, like tanks.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So I guess you like CN more than CP, or?
I'm a CN guy. That's only because I grew up with it in my neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
I do like a lot of foreign power like UP, Union Pacific, NS, CSX, CP, yeah, because obviously when I go to Smith Falls or Perth, Ontario, which is just outside of Smith Falls, that's all that runs through there is CP. So closest CP for me here is would be Ingersoll, I guess. Woodstock.
I mean, even for me, seeing like going to Smith Falls on like a random day, seeing a lot of CP and whatnot there. But one of the last times I was there, it was when CP was borrowing some units from CN. So I was seeing CN and CP rolling through that yard. So it was neat. You never know what you're going to see there. Like I've seen Union Pacific roll through there, and I'm like, this blows my mind. I thought I'd have to go like super south just to see a Union Pacific in my life, but no, I can say I've seen it. And it's weird, but yeah, it's really cool to see in person.
I forgot about the SD40s. Yeah, those are my next, Bowser with the SD40 that come out this year.
Apparently, they're really revising it for the next run, eh?
Well, yeah, I kind of told you what we had to do with the ones we had to fix them.
Yeah.
I mean, great design, probably a great idea with the pins, but they made the pins too long, and it was bending the deck of the shell. So yeah, we had to cut a bunch of pins out, but now it's fantastic.
Well, like in general, the SD40s, like I've got a couple of Bowsers, and I've had like the Red Barn and whatnot. Like they've always made top shelf locomotives. So I mean, I'm not sure what had happened with something like that where it was a miss. I guess it's so rare and random for something like that to happen.
Yeah,
but it does happen, unfortunately.
Ray, how you doing? Thanks for coming out. Yeah, that is a fortune. Just like anything, these models are made overseas, and the dealers, or I guess, sorry, not dealers, manufacturers not being able to get over to where they're made to actually check them. Things get missed, and you end up getting a flaw.
I think they're starting to go back now.
Yeah, they're starting to go back now.
But yeah,
that's not cheap either. Start flying back and forth.
Yeah, it's been a while though since where when things are arriving, 2021, 22, 23. It wasn't what it used to be. But hopefully things are getting a little bit better. So.
Yeah. So Mark's got to take the dogs to McDonald's because it's dollar ice cream cone days.
Oh.
Get your ice cream cone. The dogs like their ice cream. I'm not sure what the weather's like there. Hopefully
It was
warming up.
it was kind of garbage today, gonna be honest. Overcast.
We had rain this morning.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, Ford got up, went to let the dogs out. They're like, yeah, we're not going outside. I'm like, yeah, you got to go outside. And it was pouring until I went to work, and then it stopped. Oh, I'd say around 9ish. And it wasn't so bad. But yeah, the weather, good old weather. You never know what you're going to get. It is. Yesterday was the first day of summer. And not that I'm complaining because we've had some hot weeks already. But it hasn't been too warm the last few days.
Oh, you missed a gorgeous day, the day of the Rapido event. Couldn't have asked for a nicer day.
I was bummed out. Was only supposed to be in the meeting till 10 and then out the gate doing 98. And 1 o'clock came, then 2 o'clock came, and I'm like, I'm not going to make it now. And I ended up working late that night anyways.
Oh, jeez.
So next time, just I'm not gonna make the meeting. I gotta go.
Yeah. Well, and you know, they had the one announcement. So because they did these, and these are like 60 footers, they're going to do a 50 footer version as well.
Ooh,
So that was the only announcement. But
I love the 50-foot boxcar.
they're nice. They're nice. Anywhere between the 50 and the 60 is like sweet spot for me. 40 is a little bit too old, I guess you could say, era wise. But yeah, those in the high cubes. I really, really like the high cubes.
Definitely another high cube. I'm another high cube guy.
Mm.
It's kind of like auto racks. I don't mind auto racks. Again, you nice big radius. No problem with auto racks. They're like kind of why I stayed away from them, because when I did get into the hobby years ago, they had open auto racks, and those things would derail all the time. Didn't matter how big your curve was. It was like, I don't know if it was because it was Tyco. And I'm like, okay, those things are shelved. I'm not running them no more.
I don't know if I'm the only one, but because I know that Athearn was doing them for a while. You know, the ones where it's like no outside shell to it. It's just the rack.
Yep.
I hate the way they look. I hate to be negative and use the hate word, but when you have the sides and you have the top, like, it looks like a complete car, and it's easier on the eyes. I don't know what it is, but am I the only one on this? I don't know. Maybe I'm too picky.
Well, definitely, right? It was just auto racks.
Yeah.
You gotta have them on your layout.
Yeah.
If you're trying to stay prototypical or non-prototypical, one or two is not bad.
Even the new ones that Rapido are doing, where there's sides but no top, like, that looks cool. But I like the whole thing. You know?
I like the box cars, tankers, flat cars, bulkheads, gondolas, mixed freight, basically. Mixed bag of goodies.
Do you focus on one kind of industry, or do you just like running whatever?
I just run whatever, basically. I like my tankers, but how often do you see a tanker train going down the tracks? That's all it's got on it, it's tankers.
Well, there's an ethanol train that you might see, but even with that, there's usually a buffer car.
Yeah.
Or two, buffer at the front and buffer at the back, or something like that.
Lidsville? Yeah, definitely got to run the buffer cars, right? Prototypical.
Oh yeah. Do you so do you prefer graffiti and weathering, or no graffiti, no weathering?
I don't mind graffiti. It's got a place, because you see graffiti on the real railroad, so a little graffiti here and there.
Just try to make it look as realistic as possible then, yeah.
Yeah. Now, weather, definitely, because I shouldn't say nothing's new and shiny. It's new and shiny, but it doesn't last new and shiny for long. It's a railroad. It's not like they run them through the car wash every week.
So that's why I like passenger stuff, because like I don't mind weathering stuff,
Yeah.
but the passenger stuff is because they do go through the car wash and all that, and uh, yeah, I just like the clean look of
Yeah.
a shiny car, you know. But yeah, definitely if it's seen better days, like some of those gondolas that just get beat.
Ooh. Dent, scratch, bent, bang,
Yeah.
100%.
So, as long
Yeah, I
as
can
it
see
still
the
runs.
passenger. Yeah, I definitely could see the passenger car stuff because we're not going to go down the road missing hubcaps and dents in the front of the car and back of the car and the side of the car, right? You're going to be getting pulled over. So,
Yeah.
passenger trains, yeah, they keep them clean. So they got to keep the name up. It's company image. It's kind of like at work. All our equipment, we try to keep it clean or we wash it. It's company image, right? Not
Yeah.
banged up old rusty equipment.
Yeah, these guys are talking about specific dates. What about you? Is there like an era that you prefer, or do you like it doesn't matter if you like it, you like it?
I would say like 80s and up, like late 80s and up, like the M420s,
M420s, okay, yeah.
right? And up, I would say, I would say 80s and up to present day. I don't run steam. It's not that I don't like steam. Um, it's not my era, right? Just too many moving parts. Had some when I was a kid. Tried fixing a few. It never really turned out. The arms got bent. Now they've come a long ways since back then, right? They're built better and stuff. But I just don't own any steam trains.
Is there a steam train that would change your mind though?
Oof. Well, there is a few out there that I wouldn't mind having, just sake of having, and running them on maybe not this layout, but the club layout. But $1,500, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean that's 4 locomotives.
Yeah.
Maybe 5.
But I mean, it's got to be worth it though, right? So,
yeah.
Even for me, right? Like I was born in '85, and
good times. '85.
I missed the early Go stuff. So I was born after they changed over to the bi-levels and whatnot.
Okay.
So for me to say, okay, well, I run 80s to modern, but I've been saying 80s to modern for the last 10 years, and now I've got an extra 10 years of modern that I can run. So is it still, it's such a big stretch now, right?
Yeah.
And then with like the Rapido stuff that's coming out, I'm like, well, I can expand that gap if it means getting some single level hawkers, and the APCUs and the Jeep 40 TCs, I'll do it just as a Go fan, but it's out of my era.
Yeah.
For what I want to stick to, anyways. But
thanks for coming out, Bob. See you Friday down in Marion, Ohio. Yeah, that's like I said, I don't dislike steam locomotives. I think you need to have some pretty good sized radiuses. Like I stick to 32s. Like most of my radiuses on this layout is, I think my smallest is 28 and my largest is 36. So it would work, but there's a lot of moving parts to it.
I can tell if you have if you have a smooth 29-inch, you can still do an auto rack around that.
Oh yeah.
But like I've seen it with I truly think it's based off of how good your track work is, because I've had Bachmann Easy Track, an 18-inch radius, and it'll run that exact stuff. It'll
Oh,
run
wow.
my long passenger cars and everything. But it's because it's so consistent and it connects really well that it will hang on to those wheels and it will make the curves. So it's all about how you do it too, right? Like it's just gotta be done well, and hopefully it works. But just keep testing as you go. That's all I can say.
Yeah,
Just keep
and
testing.
that's what I say before you do any ballast and stuff. That is one of the key tips I would give you is don't rush the hobby. Do it in stages. Do it at your own pace.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you do glue it down and you do the ballast and you got issues, you're gonna constantly have issues. Those issues will never go away.
That's right.
Only go away if you rip it down. Start over.
That's right.
Yeah. I did my high school grad exams in 85. When he said 85, I'm like, geez, I was almost done high school then.
Yeah, sorry, it's been a while, but
Yeah, no worries. I do feel like I'm getting old. Ballasting is overrated.
It's like making a cake but then not putting icing on it. You got to put the icing on it, otherwise is it really cake?
Yeah.
It's sponge. It's just
She's not
sponge.
complete.
Oh.
It's not complete until it's all done, right? So
unless you mean it's overrated in the sense where it's a lot more difficult, or it's not as difficult as people make it sound.
I find ballasting. But see, that's another part of the hobby that I don't mind doing. It's time consuming. Like, I'm not going to ballast 40 feet of track in 2 hours or 3 hours.
Yeah.
Right? I'm just not flying through it. So, if you look behind me, I'll switch my camera. Don't ask me how many hours it took.
Oh, it adds up.
Right? When I ballast it, I just don't go over it and I'm done, right? I'll take my makeup brush, sweep it along, tap the track, and then I won't glue that until I'm 100% happy with it.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. See, that makes sense. So Split Rock clarified. You said it's overrated because people ballast their track before they get it running properly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Run the heck out of it. I was making. You want to make sure. If there's any advice I give you, or I'm sure a lot of people will give you, is you want to make sure you have no issues before you ballast your track.
100%.
I love ballasting model, the real thing. Yeah, 100%, right?
Now, when I'm sure that what you guys do, you guys just get the bottle of ballast and then that's it, or do you mix? Do you make it look like the area, and then you weather it after it's dried as well?
I mix it. I'll take coarse, or not coarse. What is it? Medium, fine, and I'll mix the two colors. And then, like I said, it's kind of a long process, but it's a process that I find that works. And I'll mix the two, and I'll put them down, and then I take the small brush and just kind of go over it, right?
Yeah.
Get your edges where they're, it looks like the real deal. And in my eyes, right? And that's kind of what I'm portraying, and just my vision of how I see the tracks when I'm down at the tracks. Because that's another thing. You're a real fan, you're a modeler.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of our ideas actually come from the real thing, going to the tracks and seeing, because if you go to the tracks, whether it's CN or CP or CSX, they don't have crews out there cutting grass all summer, right?
No.
That's how it grows. It just grows around the tracks, and I can go down the tracks in probably a month's time, and that grass in between line 1, main line 1 and main line 2 will be 3 feet high.
Oh yeah. But and here's another thing, because whenever I talk to people who have done ballasting or they've done, you know, the turf and whatnot, I always ask, do you do the ballast first or do you do the ground cover first? And I always get a different answer.
Yeah. How do you grind it down? What are we grinding down? The tracks?
I think that might have been a question based off of either Stormy's comment or Ray's comment about going to different regions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because like I see a lot of these guys with the what are they called? It's almost like a siphon, not a siphon, filter, some sort of, and you know, you go like this, and then it.
Oh, like a sifter.
Sifter, that's the word. Wow, that's how you know.
I don't know. I didn't think about that one for a minute.
Yeah, you see them with the sifters, right? So you know they shovel it in, and then like into a bucket, and yeah, they get all that fine stuff.
See, even Montana. So Montana and Northern, we must be. I'm not sure. Well, I don't know. I enjoy that part too. I don't know what it is, but
Ballast Brothers.
Yeah, it's time consuming, but I don't know why. I enjoy that. I enjoy doing static graphs. I enjoy doing scenery. Like all these are tops that I handmade, and that's just pitching technique, right? Like if you look down by the tree, I don't know, it's that camera. You can see it. Maybe lower it a little bit more. Oops. And that's just pitching the static grass and putting glue down on the track or your scene and putting the tufts in the grass in the glue.
Did I tell you I finally got the electric component for the static grass?
Yes, you finally got that for the Scenic King?
Yeah. The battery just wasn't doing it.
Yeah, I find with the battery, it's a 9-volt, right?
Yeah.
And we've probably all done this when we were a kid. How do you test a 9-volt battery? Stick it on your tongue. If it's got a little zap, then you know she's still good. But does it give you enough juice to run a Static King? Because you don't know if it's dying.
Which I'm pretty sure, ironically enough, that's why James isn't here tonight. He was testing batteries earlier, and I don't think he's feeling too well.
Oh,
so
geez.
That's another reason why I'm here. Frog juicers.
Frog juicers? No, I don't run frog juicers here. Now, on the Walther's double crossover, Sparky has figured out that you need switch machines that have built-in juicers. Because I did find out when I did by the swing gate, I put in a double crossover. I would get different polarities when I threw the switch. So I tried gapping it. Well, long story short, that section got cut out. Don't worry, I had 3 more in my stores. So I'm going to get, I do have frog machines, but they're snail machines, have the built-in, kind of like a frog juicer, or if it picked up reverse polarity, it would automatically switch it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I don't even use electro frogs, so again, simple is the way to go. Less is more, I think, on my layout. I let the details and whatnot do the talking. I just like putting the train on and watching it go. I don't want to have to overthink the electronic side of it.
Right. Duke Electric has static grass applicators. James said he used to work there. Probably too much juice. You would have to dial it down to was it 12 volts? Or if you're in the UK, is that 150? They got higher voltage over there. Ray says, well, capacitors do all the really need frog juicers. Do you really need frog juicers? I don't know. I've never used frog juicers. I know James was talking about it one time. If you go watch DCC, the DCC guy, Larry Puckett, that's how I put all the wires on the switches. I followed his instructions how to do them. I've done them live, and I've never had any problems with my Picos putting those solid wires on the tracks. So I haven't had to use frog juicers.
Yeah, that Split Rock also makes a good point there. That with the Keep Alives and Kern Keepers and what's the other one called? Mo Power.
Decoder Buddy?
Decoder Buddy. Well, no, that's a brand, isn't it?
That's a brand, yeah. So, but Decoder Buddy does make Keep Alives.
Oh, do that? Oh, okay. I was thinking Mo Power. Rapido's Mo Power. But yeah, honestly, they're very helpful.
I can't afford the frog juicers. I spend it all on Pro Throttle. James powers the frogs. Huh. Speaking of the Keep Alives, the new, James unboxed one last week. The Eco 20 from Prairie Shadow.
Yep.
That comes with Keep Alive. So that's good. You're starting to see more manufacturers starting to put out models with Keep Alives in them. Now I just got to get them talked into putting Scale Sound speakers in them, and it would be great.
They've come a long way. A lot of these companies now, rotating fans, rubber MU hoses, rotating bearing caps. I mean, you're seeing a lot more of these big upgrades, and I think it kind of offsets the fact that the price of locomotives definitely have gone up. But I mean, look at all the cool stuff you're getting on there now.
Yeah, you're starting to get. You're getting more parts and more detail to the models. Yeah. I agree. Are they
class
worth
lights as well?
Are they worth $500 now?
Some of them.
Yeah. Some depends how bad you want it. You know what I mean? Depends how bad you want the model, but some are like getting a little bit too pricey. Is that going to kill the hobby? I hope not.
People will pay for their hobby. I mean, like fishing is probably just as expensive, maybe even more. I don't know. All different lures and stuff like that. You need a boat. Rent a boat. I mean, you'll pay for it, whatever your hobby is. And, I mean, yeah, the trains will be a little pricier for sure. You might not have as many, right? You might buy one instead of two, but there's alternatives.
Good one, Split Rock. Yeah, it's cheaper than the brass boat. Absolutely. Well, some of them Overland, right? Overland were brass. And some of those go for. Whew. Just be thankful we're an HO scale or N scale, right? The bigger the scale, the more your wallet.
Yeah.
Like if you go to G scale, and I only know this because I asked Wayne the other day. I said, "How much are those boxes of G scale track?" Because I was thinking, now that I got the patio built in the backyard and the yard's coming back together, and we're gonna be home a lot more. Maybe I should put G scale in the backyard because the yard's not big enough for 1-to-1 scale or what's the other scale? 1-to-5, the ones you can ride.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
You know what I mean?
Oh, take my money.
Yeah.
If I had the space.
Those locomotives, like the Strathroy has a railroad club there, but it's an outdoor club that you can drive around, sit on the trains and drive it.
Yeah.
I think that's 1.5 scale or whatever they call it.
Well,
locomotive with sound, $6,000. So that's a little expensive. But G scale, I thought, yeah, I could do a G scale in the backyard, but we'd be looking at about probably around $500 for a locomotive. Depends what you got.
Yeah. I mean, we were talking about like dream layouts and whatnot earlier. The reason why it's a dream is because you want to obtain it, but it's not realistic, unfortunately. And I often think about, well, I'd love to have like a warehouse style building behind my house, right? Just like not like a shed, but like, how you can get those prefab buildings, something like that, I don't know, on a giant concrete pad.
Yeah.
And then just, have it like weather controlled with a bay door, and then, one end all layout, and then workbench and whatnot in there as well. Stuff like that. I mean, it'd be awesome. You can set your own rules and whatnot. It'd be cool. Run whatever you want.
100%. Now, I don't want to keep you too long because I know you got another mission to go do.
That's right.
Let's talk about the meetup you got in August.
Yeah. So
that was last summer, right?
That was 2 summers ago. Last year we didn't really do anything.
Oh, geez.
So that was 2 years ago. I
remember. 2 years ago.
Yeah.
We seen the Hapaloid unit.
Yeah, it was a good day. It was a very nice day. It rained for a little bit, but we were all under the canopies anyways, so we were good. But yeah, this year I decided to do it on a Saturday, which could be bad, could be good. I don't know. We've always done it on a Sunday, but I figure if there's people coming from out of town, it's a lot easier for people to, travel and then go to the event and then travel the next day, as opposed to, well, you got to travel same day or on a Monday, So I'm like, okay, well, let's do a Saturday this year. And that was one of the big first years.
Yeah, it was. That was hilarious. There's if you look at the engineer, there's our good old buddy via Mike.
Yeah. I also asked Mike if he was coming. He said that if he's not working, he'll be there, and if he's working, he'll probably be driving by. So
that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, we do get to see a lot of different trains and different action coming from Quebec and coming from Toronto that meet up in Smith Falls. Crew changes. A lot of via going from Toronto to Ottawa, which I don't know, I can't even remember how many they run a day, but it's quite a bit.
Yeah, we've seen both the Hapag Lloyd and the Every Child Matters. We saw the green military unit roll through there. That was the exact same day, actually. The military unit came through.
Oh, yeah.
And then CN for some reason shows up randomly. Union Pacific. All the new CPKC units are out and about. I've seen a couple of those roll through Smiths Falls as well, if you're yet to see one in the wild.
Yeah.
So kind of neat to see those. They're very beautiful. I love that. I'm glad they picked that paint job out of the three that they were proposing, but
I agree.
some people would disagree, but to each their own, right? I'm like, well, that one, I like that one the best. That was just, I'm sure you felt the same, but yeah.
So,
And then of course with all the Via and whatnot, you might see the odd P42 still, but it's mostly Charger after Charger. And if you're lucky, you see the Lumi, which very lucky to be in the same place at the same time to catch a Lumi, because there's only one. So
yeah, I don't think I've seen the Lumi yet.
really,
Yeah, I don't think I've got. Well, I shouldn't say that. I seen the Lumi go through the tunnel when they were getting delivered to Via in Toronto. But I have not seen the Lumi running.
mm-hmm.
So yeah.
And the cool part about this too is that because this is a yard, whatever train is going through here,
Mhm.
they always slow down for obvious reasons. So, it's not like, how like when you're rail fanning trackside and they're full speed and you can't even catch what number that was.
Yeah.
This one, you get a good shot of the locomotive and, the rail cars and whatnot. And yeah, we get real, I mean, like right there, we're about 7 or 8 feet, maybe 10 feet away from that locomotive. We're pretty freaking close. So
we're close.
Yeah.
And you could always just go outside of Smith Falls and you'll catch a crew change out by the Chocolate Hershey, the old Hershey plant. And if you go towards Perth, you'll see him stop like where I usually do a lot of videos from by the daughter's place and the grandson's place.
Mm-hmm.
It goes from double to single main line, and they have to wait for like whatever train's coming west or east. So the crew will get out there and wait for the next train to go by, get to talk to those guys and hang out.
Mm-hmm.
So there's always other places besides right in Smith Falls that you're only like 5 minutes away.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
If you want to see highball freight, you just go outside of town. Because they get her going. Can't afford the gas. Gas is going down.
Yeah. Sell the proto throttle.
Yeah, it's getting cheaper. $1. I think I've seen $1.50 today. Yes, we're gonna have fun in Ohio.
Between Ray and your buddy at the club there, I don't know if they secretly work for Proto Throttle, but that might be a thing.
Iowa Scale Engineering, yeah, that's possible. I think this was last summer, or sorry, November. This is when we were down in Deschler. There's Kirkwood River and Eastern, Stormy Sky, Steve, Jenny, Dave, Bob, Wilmer was there, CSX Bob, CCR. Oh, there's so many. That's why we gotta have name tags. Pappy was there. I kept teasing Pappy. He was standing by the pond, and I said, "Pappy, don't get too close to that pond. There, you fall in there, you're gonna know it." So yeah, that's what we like about the hobby, because we're not just model railroaders.
Mm-hmm.
We're train enthusiasts, and we like seeing the real deal just as much.
Absolutely.
So that's the meet and greet. So you got a meet and greet coming up in August. This one's this weekend. Stormy Sky and myself, and we got lots of goodies that we're bringing down from Canada, and
ketchup chips,
Wonder Bar chocolate bars, Coffee Crisp, Smarties. We got a truckload. I just hope the car isn't too hot, because that's a lot of melted chocolate. Definitely looking forward to your meet and greet, the meet and greet we're having this weekend. If you are going to Chris's meet and greet, I don't know if you want to put your email in the chat. Get a hold of them. We'll do a trackside barbecue with Bubs, Perry, and I believe SMT Mainlines. Harrison's going to be there. Mark will be there with the good old chocolate chip cookies that Laura makes. If you're bringing yourself and significant other or plus one, let us know. And should be a good time.
Yes, please let me know, because I want to make sure there's enough. Again, like, because I like, we make the burgers and whatnot ahead of time. It's not really store bought. It's homemade, so I want to make sure there's enough for everybody. Hot dogs, buns, yeah, and then I'm sure Mark will need to know how many buckets of cookies to bring, or if he's just bringing 5, and then whoever the first 5 people are that show up will get a cookie. And I believe I owe a lot of people Timbits, because all those people that were first in line for my streams, I'm like, you get a Timbit, you get a Timbit. So I guess I got to bring Timbits for the lot of you as well, and we'll do a couple of things. I know a couple of guys, even Perry. I think Perry might do some cookies as well. I'll double check on that. But yeah, let me know. Hopefully, I'll see you guys there.
Oh, you're doing Harvesting in August. Well, we'll make it next year even. Wife and I plan to be there. Oh, that's sweet, Floyd. Good times. I still want to get to Bayview Junction. I said to Floyd before the summer's out, I got to get there with him and check that out. So I've never been. Anything else you want to announce? Because I don't want to hold you up too much longer. We're going for 2 hours.
I'm switching to Ensgit.
He's switching to Ensgit. Oh, geez. That just shocked the whole community.
Shock value, not. I got a proto throttle. No, I don't have a proto throttle.
New layout coming.
New layout coming. Yeah. So, unfortunately, this will go at some point. I have a live Thursday night. I can still run on my main line, so that's what we'll probably do, and it'll probably be like the last run on the layout. I guess.
Yeah.
I have to clean up a little bit though, because it's a mess out there. And then, yeah, we start a new adventure, start a new layout, and I've got some time off next month, so I'm going to get to it. Ham on.
Nice.
Yeah. Thanks for having me on, by the way. This is cool.
Oh, thanks for coming on.
I've never done this before, so it's awesome.
Yeah, I didn't want to grill you too much. I had a bunch more questions, but we'd be here for 3 hours.
Ask me one more, but you got to pick a good one.
One more question.
Got to be a really good question.
Okay, let me look at my notes.
My favorite color is red.
Red. See, I'm red and black.
Well, black and white are shades. So.
Yeah. Okay, so where do you get your ideas from building your layouts? Do you like, is it all coming from the...
Some of it is like, I look at the building or whatever, or I model from real life, in the sense where I look at Google Earth and I'll say, okay, I want to model this specific area. I know it's tough to model it exact, because let's say you've got a yard that might be stretched like 2-3 towns wide. To fit that in a small space is a little bit tougher, but yeah, I try to follow things on Google and whatnot. In a case or an area like this where I'm going through my office and whatnot, this doesn't really represent a place anywhere, so I have to kind of give and take,
Yeah.
But I look at pictures and I get ideas and whatnot. But if you ever get stuck, if you ever look at an area on your layout, and I saw a video about this the other day, which is really cool because it's something I do. If you're not sure how to scenic an area, or if you're not sure how it's going to look, or if you're stuck on inspiration, I take my camera phone, or my smartphone, and I go on to ChatGPT. I upload a picture of the area that I'm not too sure of, and I say, add ballast, make this look like it's outdoors, make it look more realistic, just keywords like that. And
Mhm.
it'll generate a photo and it'll send it back to you. Sometimes they're better than others, sometimes they're very poorly done, but it allows you to adjust and whatnot based off of what you think, and it learns. So
Yeah.
even something like this here, where I don't know if you can see
Oh
this,
yeah.
like
The
that's
post
an
office.
actual, like that's my building with my little trucks in front, but
Mhm.
I added like the ground and whatnot because it was sitting on my green mat, and I'm like, I need more inspiration. I want to see what this is going to look like when I put it on the layout. That's just an idea, right?
Okay.
I'm not copying it one for one. I don't think that it ruins the surprise of how it's going to look when it's done. It's
Yeah.
more or less just to get rid of the creative block that you might be facing. So it's really neat to try that and figure those things out and work through them.
100%.
I do not have any train tattoos, not yet. I do want one, but
And
we'll
then
see what happens.
Ray said, "Can he go to these meet and greets even though he's not a YouTuber?" Of course you can. We're not YouTubers. We're hobbyists. We just show our hobby on the YouTuber. So does that make you a YouTuber? No, I don't consider myself a YouTuber.
You're on YouTube, but
I'm on YouTube, but
there's
I
a
just
very
share the
fine,
hobby.
like I've had that conversation with people before where, are you a YouTuber that does model railroading, or
Mm,
are you a model railroader that happens to also be on YouTube? And
yeah,
there's a very fine line between the two. And I find, and I don't want to speak for you, but for myself, I'm very much a model railroader that's on YouTube. I share my content that is model railroading.
yeah,
But, the whole like and subscribe me, you know, send donations. It's no, it's not what this is about. This is about the hobby itself, and that's what it should be about.
yeah. I
But
agree.
don't let those people ruin it for you, because this is why we're here. This is what we do, is the
Yeah,
model railroading. So,
I agree. I agree 100%.
and it
Definitely.
looks like my eyes have been closed this entire time. I'm watching myself on the screen, but because I'm looking down,
Because your camera's like this.
like I'm not sleeping, by the way.
Yeah. You're looking at your monitor. Like I'm looking at this monitor and this monitor. But 100%. Well, all right. Well, I won't keep you because I gotta start packing for the trip tomorrow.
Safe travels.
Yes, we'll be in touch, and I'll get
Yes.
a hold of Denny after this weekend because I'll be in Deshler and Marion and Findlay, Ohio, Friday for the big UT meet and greet. So it should be a good time.
Say hi to everybody for me. I know I can't be there, unfortunately. Work sucks. I know, but it is what it is.
Well,
I'll make it
100%.
to one of these sometime at some
Yeah,
point.
we'll have to do a Canadian meetup or something.
I think so.
Yeah.
We're long overdue for another one. I think the last one was what year was that photo taken? Like 2019?
Oh, that one would have been 21 because I think things just opened back up.
Yeah.
Yeah. When we
Huh.
did the pop up event at OVR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So in 2021. Neat.
Yeah. So he hasn't done any of those since when was the last big pop up event over here? 23?
23, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was at that one. I think I missed the one previous to that. And then yeah, the year that we were there.
Yeah. Dave was at the barbecue we had a couple years ago.
Yeah. Are you talking about Sparky Dave?
No, that's Dave Hughes.
Dave Hughes was there, yeah.
Yeah. Dave and what's the other guy that's always at the tracks? Lives in that area. Drives a big Dodge.
Are you talking about Perry?
No, not Perry. Perry usually beats us all there because he's there at 5 in the morning.
Yeah. He'll sleep there if
if you let him.
yeah.
All right. So this Thursday you're live,
Yep.
and yeah, I'll be live a few times through the weekend down there at the meetup and enjoying trains.
Sounds
Hopefully
good.
everybody has fun working on their model layouts and catching trains.
Absolutely. Thanks
And
for having me again. It was fun.
yeah, thanks for coming on.
We'll do this again sometime.
Absolutely. Till the next one, you know what they say. He's got a train to catch.
I have a train to catch. And whoop.
Well,
Yeah.
till the next one. Keep it on the tracks.
Keep it on the tracks.
On the tracks.
Good night, folks.